Hello everyone, welcome back to the POPSICLE KNIGHT channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, hit the thumbs down if you don't, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. So for today, we'll be taking a look at Rillaboom and BEEDRILL from the new Chilling Reign set. Let's take a look at these new Pokemon, starting with Rillaboom. Rillaboom is a Stage 2 Rapid Strike Pokemon with 180 HP, a retreat cost of 3, and is weak to fire. It has 2 attacks. The first one is Wood Drain. For 1 grass and 1 colorless, it will deal 60 damage and heal 30 HP from itself. Its second attack is Raging Repeated Strike. For 2 grass and 1 colorless, it will deal 120 plus damage. And you can discard any amount of energy you have in play, and for each one you discarded, add 30 more damage. This attack definitely has the potential to knock out any Tag Team GX or any VMAX in the game, given that you have enough energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Next up is the new BEEDRILL. This is a Stage 2 Single Strike Pokemon with 130 HP, which is very underwhelming, a retreat cost of 1, and is weak to fire. It has 2 attacks. The first one is Persist Sting. For just 1 grass energy, if your opponent has a special energy attached to it, you can knock it out with this attack instantly. This attack is insanely good. It doesn't matter how bulky your opponent is. However, it is still very circumstantial, because if your opponent's deck only uses basic energies, this attack is basically useless. Its second attack is Jet Spear. For just 1 grass energy, it will deal 110 damage, and you have to discard an energy from this Pokemon. Now, one of the most important things we have to worry about is how to energize our Pokemon as quickly as possible. So for this particular build, I'll be using the other Rillaboom with the Voltage Beat ability. Once during your turn, you can search your deck for 2 grass energy and attach both to one of your Pokemon. After playing this build, I would recommend setting up 2 of this as soon as possible, because in case they gust one and knock it out, you'll have a spare energy accelerator. I've also added a copy of Porygon-Z with the Crazy Code ability, which lets you attach as much special energy from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. And I will be using this along with a full set of Recycle Energy. This energy goes right back to your hand from play instead of being discarded. The reason why I have these is because Rillaboom's second attack requires that we discard energies to deal more damage. So instead of removing our grass energies, we can just keep reusing the Recycle Energy by reattaching them with Porygon-Z. And it's also good with BEEDRILL in case we need to use its second attack. Instead of discarding its grass energy, you can just keep reusing the Recycle Energy to discard an energy if we need to use its second attack. The only downside to this build, I would say, is that since we can't use more than 4 Pokemon with the same name on it, I'm limited to play only 2 of the new Rillaboom because I need to use the other 2 as the energy accelerator. But other than that, everything else is fine. And since we are using Stage 2s, we are using none other than Orbeetle as our main engine to get our Pokemon in play. Its attack Evomancy, depending on how many energy is attached to it, allows you to search that many Stage 2s from your deck and put it straight to your bench. And I'm using Cramorant V for its Beak Catch attack. For just 1 colorless energy, you can search your deck for any 2 cards and put it in your hand. This is great for searching out what we need to set up our Orbeetle. Also, after using Cramorant V, I found little or no use for Pierce at all, so I've gone and cut that out of this build and increased my Green's exploration count instead, which increases the likelihood of us starting with it at the very beginning of the game. And I'm still experimenting with the Camping Gear item card. While it ends your turn, you can search out any 1 card from your deck and put it into your hand. This is really good, especially when you go first. You can find a missing piece of the Orbeetle setup on turn 1. And who can forget Dusknoir, which is really great for disabling special energies in play. As for the other cards that are worth mentioning, I have a couple of Energy Recycler, which allows you to get up to 5 basic energy from the discard pile back to your deck. This is very important because Rillaboom needs to discard energies to increase its attack, and we need to get those energies back. I also have a copy of Path to the Peak Stadium card, which turns off all abilities of all Pokemon with a rule box on it. This is really great for disrupting a lot of strong Pokemon. I also have Viridian Forest Stadium, so we can search out energy cards from the deck if we need one. And finally, I have 1 copy of Karen's Conviction, which adds 20 more damage done by single strike Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. This one can increase BEEDRILL's Jet Spear attack on clutch moments. And that's pretty much it. The deck list will be in the description below, but enough talk, let's see how this deck build works. Alright, so our opponent is gonna let us go first, which is fine with me. We don't get camping gear. That's what I always look for on turn 1, and see what cards we have to build Orbital. But right now we're gonna have to mulligan this one. Okay, we have an Orbital. We just need a rare candy, and we have Blip Bug to go into the active. Not much to go by here. We have Recycle Energy. Okay, we get another one from the top deck. We'll just attach an energy on Blip Bug. Hopefully they don't donk us on their turn. But it looks like our opponent is using a single strike build. Ooh, Galarian Slowking VMAX. So this is the first ever match that I've ever played with someone who uses Galarian Slowking VMAX. So this is one of the things that I look forward to also when a new set comes out, is learning how other players build certain Pokemon cards. So we might learn a thing or two by how our Pokemon builds this Galarian Slowking. So we get a Greens Exploration off of our top deck, which is really good. So we could just use that, probably get Pokemon Communication and Rare Candy. We do already have our Orbital on our hand. So, although we might still need the Pokemon Communication to get the other Stage 2 back into the deck. I'm going to use Evolution Incense. We don't really need any of the other Evolution cards in our hands, so I might just have to use this to thin out our deck and get another Orbital. So I'm going to go ahead and Pokemon Communication Porygon-Z, because we only have one of that, and we have another BEEDRILL, so that's fine. We can leave the other one in our hand, and I'm just going to get a Blip Bug. And then let's evolve into Orbital. I can attach the other Recycle Energy, and we can even get 2 Stage 2s on our bench right away. So I think I'm going to set up BEEDRILL and Rillaboom. So we already have 1 energy on our BEEDRILL, and our opponent is using a special energy on their Slowking V, so we can just knock it out with 1 attack, 1 energy. So they better watch out. I don't know if they're familiar with our card as well. Both of our decks are using new cards, so it's a learning process for us. Either one of us can lose this game and not feel bad about it because we're still learning. So from the review that I did, I know for sure Galarian Slowking V has that attack where it sets up like a Doom, whatever. So at the end of your opponent's turn, their Pokemon will get knocked out if they don't get it out of the active. But Slowking VMAX does that poison damage, and it will do 12 poison damage every checkup. So between 2 turns, that's 240 damage, which is actually really good for 2 energies. Although there are ways that you won't get poisoned. The Rapid Strike, the new Rapid Strike special energy actually is makes Rapid Strike Pokemon immune to poison, so that could be a thing. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and keep using Evomancy because we have the means to do it. I think I'm just gonna get Porygon-Z and our attacking Rillaboom. I'll just call it the Rapid Strike Rillaboom. So we have the Voltage Speed Rillaboom and then the Rapid Strike Rillaboom. Oh, okay. They're also using a BEEDRILL. Alright. Interesting. So yeah, you have a good deck too. Interesting, yeah, because BEEDRILL is a single strike Pokemon, and they were even able to use Mustard to get it into their bench, which is really nice. That's really cool. They were able to do that. So now they have Oranguru set up, and they also have Houndoom set up. So they have the means to increase their single strike attackers with those special energies. But again, they have to watch out because we have BEEDRILL. Let's see, what I could do here is use Evomancy, but I can also energize. I mean, let me just put an energy on Orbital because we need 3 to retreat. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Rillaboom to energize BEEDRILL. And I'm gonna go ahead and crazy code this recycle energy. And we're just gonna attack Jet Spear for 220 damage because it's weak. Okay. And we can discard this recycle energy, which just goes right back to our hand. And there's no way for their BEEDRILL to knock out our BEEDRILL. And with 12 poison damage, it shouldn't knock out our BEEDRILL. This Galarian Slowking VMAX. So we should be able to survive this attack. So they can't use their Slowking V's attack, which can be very disruptive actually, because it's gonna get your opponents scampering to get out of the active, switch back and things like that. So it could be good for disrupting and put a lot of pressure on your opponent. So I should probably build a Slowking VMAX soon, because I have 2 of each. I was able to trade for Slowking in the trades. So they have interesting card. They have a Tool Jammer. And they're using special energy on BEEDRILL. Okay, so 50 damage. Okay. Oh, okay. So, alright. I didn't know that Slowking VMAX has 10 damage, 10 base damage on that attack. So with those single strike energies, it increases it 20 each. So that's 40. And that was able to knock out, with the poison, knock out our BEEDRILL. So we're just going to go and get some Pokemon and energies back to our deck with Ordinary Rod. And then I'm just going to put 2 more energies on our Orbital. And then I'm going to start charging our Rapid Strike Rillaboom. And I'm going to Evomancy these 2 Pokemon back to our bench. So we will lose 2 prize card, but since we have BEEDRILL in play, if they don't get that Slowking out of the active, we can just knock it out with 1 hit. So two cards for 1 is not too bad, right? Not too bad. So we're gonna go with that. The Galar Mine is definitely disrupting our strategy here. Oh, dude, why'd you have to do that for, man? Come on. Well, they had to do it, right? Because if not, we would have knocked out their Galarian Slowking. But let's see, we can crazy code this recycle energy, voltage beat. Let's see. Yes, 300 and plus 120. So we need to hit for 300 damage here. So we got 240, 270. Yeah, with all these voltage beat and grass energies, we can definitely 1-hit knock out this Galarian Slowking VMAX. And their BEEDRILL won't be able to knock out our Rillaboom because we can just get rid of the recycle energy. So we have 9 total energies in play. Let's just find out how much we need to discard here. We don't have to discard all of them. So we have 240, 270, 300. And I think that's all we need. Yep, there you go. 300 damage. And we still have 3 energies on Rillaboom. Insane! Rillaboom is so strong. We get 3 prize cards for that. And the recycle energies goes right back to our hand, and we can reuse its attack again with a lot of damage, and all those energies just go straight back to our hand and reattach them with Porygon-Z. And this build is not too shabby. Not too shabby. Now their BEEDRILL can't knock out. Their second attack will only deal 110 damage. They can increase it to 130, maybe 140, but still won't be enough to knock out our Rillaboom. And they can't use its persistent persisting because we don't have a special energy attached to Rillaboom. So yeah, Rillaboom is insane, man. I said that in the review. If you just set up just right, you can hit for a lot of damage. The only bad thing about it is because this deck build, or any deck build, only allows you to have 4 Pokemon with the same name on it. And unfortunately, the energy booster that is available for grass is Voltage Speed Rillaboom. I was thinking of using Cherum actually, but since it's a stage 2, it will take a lot longer to set up our Rillaboom, although it is possible. Yeah, I mean, I could try that, Cherum with Rillaboom, but then again, you know, when you discard all that energy, it's going to be hard to get it back. So I think this is the best way to play Rillaboom, really. So they're going to use Escape Rope here, and I'm just going to put Porygon-Z in the active. I don't know if that's a good idea actually, because the Galar Mine, we won't be able to retreat with it. Although that's fine, you know, even if they knock out this Porygon-Z, which they don't, that's gonna be it. Yeah, even if they knock it out, we could just use our Rillaboom, charge up our Rapid Strike Rillaboom, and be able to knock out their Slowking V. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So, oh, you know what? That's fine. I was thinking that we need all that energy to retreat, but we have this Stadium to bump out their Galar Mine. So we actually only need to retreat using 2 energies. Oops, okay. Retreat to this, to Rillaboom Rapid Strike, get rid of these 2. And what's nice about Rillaboom is that when you discard, it's not energy that's attached on Rillaboom. It's discarding any energy attached to all of your Pokemon, which, you know, makes it a lot easier to build up energy no matter where the energy is. And all we need to do is fulfill that energy requirement on Rillaboom and be able to attack. So let's go ahead and attack. Raging Repeated Strike. So let's see. I think that's all we need. Yeah, so that will win us the game for 240 damage. Good game, man. Alright, so we win the coin flip. We're gonna go first. And we're gonna have to mulligan. Okay. Yeah, this is always a scary start for me when it's Blipbug that I start with instead of Cramorant V. I always start to panic because, you know, it's very prone to getting donked, as well as if we don't get the necessary support cards from our top deck, then it's basically over. And we're up against an Inteleon. All they have to do is put 1 energy, evolve into Inteleon VMAX, and knock out our Blipbug, and that'll be it. So I think I'll have to use Quick Ball. We can always get that BEEDRILL back with Ordinary Rod. Get Cramorant V. Use the Energy Recycler on Blipbug. And I mean, I could just stay there. They can't evolve into VMAX yet anyway, so they can't really knock out our Blipbug just yet. Yeah, so I'll need that in case we need to retreat, because if we attach it on Cramorant, the Marnie or something like that, we lose our energy and we won't be able to retreat Blipbug, because the recycler energy goes back into our hand anyways. So if we retreat with Blipbug, we can reuse that energy to put it on Cramorant, so we can use its Speed Catch attack. So that's gonna be the plan. We have Rare Candy already, so all we really need is Pokemon Communication and Triple Acceleration Energy to complete the Orbital setup. So once we do that on our next turn, after that, we'll be able to evolve into Orbital, and then we can get 3 stage 2s on our bench. Unless we get a switch, that'd be nice. They don't attach any energy, so that's alright with us. So I'm gonna go ahead and just attach an energy, or you know what? I can conserve that energy. Just retreat and reuse the recycled energy. Speed Catch. I'm gonna go ahead and just get, let's see, Orbital. Or I could get Green's Exploration and Triple Acceleration. Yeah, that way I can get 2 trainer cards instead of just getting an Orbital. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna do that. So on our next turn, we'll be able to get 3 Pokemon on the bench, 3 stage 2s. They don't have enough energy to hit our bench for the meantime, so we should be good. Hopefully they don't have any Marnie. So that's one of the major setbacks with Orbital builds, is that when your opponent uses Marnie, you know, they will really disrupt your hand, and it's hard to get back into that pace where you can set up Orbital. It's doable, but you'll lose a lot of prize card. But I've come in a lot of clutch moments where I still win the game despite the setback. So they're just gonna go ahead and attack, but that gives us an opportunity to set up our Orbital safely. So we're gonna just use Green's Exploration, get a switch. We already have Rare Candy, so we're just gonna Pokecom the Rapid Strike Rillaboom, get an Orbital, and just get that, evolve using Rare Candy. And then we can use Switch, and then attach Triple Acceleration, and then we can Evomancy. We don't need Dusknoir. Let's see, BEEDRILL. You know what? Let's go for Rillaboom, and Porygon-Z. I think that's the best option. BEEDRILL, I don't think is of any use. You know, I'm gonna go for 2 Rillabooms here. I think this is better because right now we only have 1 recycled energy, and we can use these 2 Rillabooms to even energize our Cramorant. So in all my matches, I'm starting to see that 2 Rillaboom actually is more important than Porygon-Z. Porygon-Z is also very useful, especially in combination with the recycle energy when you start attacking with Rillaboom, Rapid Strike Rillaboom, but it's not as necessary as having 2 Voltage Beat Rillaboom in play, because it just gives you a lot of energy. So when you have two voltage beats, that's 4 energies right away. and then you can attach an energy from your hand, so that's 5 energies. Which if you have 5 energies, you discard 5. That will actually give you 270 attack power, 270 damage output. But they weren't able to knock out our Orbeetle, so I think I'm gonna take advantage of that, and I'm probably gonna get Porygon-Z this time around. So I'm gonna go ahead and just energize my 2 Rillabooms here, and Rapid Strike, 1 Rapid Strike and 1 Voltage Beat. So we have 1 reserve. Again, Rapid Strike Rillaboom discards any energy in play to increase damage. So with Evoman C, we're gonna get our Porygon-Z. So all we have to do is really get more recycle energies into our hand, and then we can start attacking with Rillaboom for a lot of damage, and keep attacking without having to worry about losing a lot of energy. So right now we have 5 energies in play. They'll be able to knock out this Orbeetle. Let's see who they hit for bench damage. Okay, so they're gonna keep targeting our Cramorant V, which is alright. They only get 1 prize card for that. But now we have the edge here. I'm gonna crazy code this recycle energy on Rillaboom, so that will satisfy the attack requirement. And then we have 2 grass energies left in our deck. So I'll just go ahead and put that on Cramorant V. And to 1-hit knock out this Inteleon, let's see, Raging Repeated Strike, so that's 150, 180, 210, 240, 270, right? 270, 300, and we need 1 more, 330. There you go, 330 damage for a 1-hit knockout on this Inteleon VMAX. And we had 1 energy left over, and we get 2 recycle energies back into our hand. So we should still be able to attack this turn for 240 damage if we discard all the energy. And we have energy recycler, so we can get those energies back to our deck. 5 energies, and we can reuse Voltage Beat Rillaboom, 2 of them, to get 4 more energies in play. Insane mechanic here. But you know what, I gotta admit though, it doesn't always work out this way. Setup is another thing, but when you do set up, man, it's really good. This Rillaboom is insanely powerful with the help of Voltage Beat and Crazy Code Porygon-Z. Also, one thing to keep in mind, the triple acceleration energy counts as 1 energy you discard. So it doesn't count as 3 energies. So from our previous game, the one we played, I think I will be showcasing 1. The triple acceleration counts as 1 energy. So just keep that in mind. So we're gonna go ahead and get 5 energies back into our deck. Crazy code this recycle energy, and I'm gonna energize 1 more recycle energy. Voltage Beat. Let's see, I can Voltage Beat on Cramorant V. Voltage Beat on, let's see, maybe one of the Rillabooms. Yeah, we have 1 more energy in the deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and Raging Repeated Strike, and we only need to remove 2 to knock out this Inteleon, which has 160 HP. We needed to discard 2 to hit 480. So what's gonna happen here is, what's gonna happen here? All right, so they evolve into Inteleon, but they have Frostmoth, but they don't have any energies to attach. And the fact that Inteleon VMAX is in the active, they actually need it in the bench for them to energize it. So I'm not sure if they made a mistake in putting it in the active first. They also have Lapras V, which is also a hard hitter, although they're only taking one prize card per our stage 2s. Although if they hit and knock out Cramorant V, they'll get 2 prizes for that. But I think it's safe to say, alright, our opponent scoops. Good game. Okay, so we're going second this time around. Can I have 2 mulligan? With Cramorant V, yeah, I'm starting to like Cramorant V. There's a lot of fighting decks nowadays, so that resistance is really great in terms of survivability. And I also like the fact that it has an extra attack that it can hit anywhere. It can hit the bench and things like that. Speaking of Cramorant V, they have a Porygon-Z, I guess. I wonder if it's an Orbital build. I wonder. Okay, we got Green's Exploration. Let's see. We definitely need Pokemon Communication and a rare candy. Let's see. I don't know. I probably need a Cramorant here before I do anything else. Although I can evolve into Orbital now. Oh no, I can't because it's my first turn. Oh no. Okay, well hopefully they don't donk us. Because if they do, that's it. If they evolve into Porygon-Z and then they can attack with this Cramorant V, and that's gonna be it. So let's hope they don't have anything. I hope they don't have anything. Please don't have anything. But yeah, Cramorant V, you know, their resistance is really good against a lot of the fighting decks right now. Pikarom is still in play, but not as much, especially with all of the battle styles Pokemon. Rapid Strike Urshifu especially is out and about, wrecking a lot of decks. So I haven't seen a lot of Pikaroms, although there are still some players who actually play it. So Cramorant V can search for anything. So despite that, we have Green's Exploration, which is really good. You know, that Marnie, man, that scares me. I hate it when I'm playing Orbital build. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, good thing we got the Green's Exploration, man. I'm telling you. So we can, good thing we have Viridian Forest 2, which allows us to get an energy. At least we can get 2 stage 2 set up. And I'm thinking BEEDRILL here. Yeah, BEEDRILL and probably Voltage Beat Rillaboom. Because that's what we need right now. Always set up your energy accelerator for sure. That's like the priority. If they switch one of our bench Pokemon, that's fine. We can use Orbital. Okay, they're using a Cramorant VMAX. They're using a Cramorant VMAX, which is really strong too. Depending on the coin flip results, though, that thing can one-hit KO any Pokemon in the game. Crazy good. So they're gonna go Professor's Research. They have Porygon-Z to attach all these special energies. Why did they attach the triple acceleration? Orbeetle only has 110 HP. I don't think they need... That's overkill, dude. That's overkill. For real, man. For real. You don't need that much energy on Orbeetle. Yeah, 320 damage. For real. For real. You don't need to do that. But that's fine. We got BEEDRILL. All we need is one grass. We can knock out this... We can knock out this Cramorant VMAX with one energy. Look at this. Rillaboom that. We can attack with Jet Spear on the next turns. There you go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Cramorant VMAX. For 3 prizes. So what's great with Cramorant V on the Orbeetle deck is that with the B catch you can get any card in the deck. So Piers, I don't see it being used as much when I use Cramorant V, because you can just get the triple acceleration and whatever you need, Green's exploration, just like what we did, and it just sets up really smoothly, you know, and it's able to survive a lot of opening attacks from our opponent, because a lot of deck builds don't really hit for more than 200 unless it's against the lightning deck. Cramorant V should be able to survive a lot of the opening attack, which is, you know, the attack from your opponent on their first or second turn. So you're gonna boss our Rillaboom, Voltage Bit Rillaboom in the active. I was thinking of knocking out this Porygon-Z. That will get us below, that will get us 2 prize card and just use Cramorant V to knock out their Dedenne, but this does put a little bit of a dent on our, it puts a dent on our strategy. So the reason I put those 2 energies is I'm thinking of evolving into Orbeetle again. So I think I'm just gonna use Camping Gear here. We can get any card we want. Let's see, what can we get? What can we get? We can't use Green's Exploration anymore. I could just get a switch, and then I can switch back into BEEDRILL and knock out this Porygon. Right? Right. We just need to get this Rillaboom, Voltage Beat Rillaboom out of the active. We can start energizing our Cramorant. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch. Oh wait, why did I switch? Dude, why did I switch that? Alright. I was thinking, I don't know, for some reason I thought I was gonna evolve into Orbeetle already. Okay. Alright, I think my mind is skipping too far ahead here. So I'm gonna hard retreat here. That was a big mistake. I'm just gonna go Voltage Beat Cramorant V. Yeah, we can finish up that Dedenne for the win. I'm gonna poison, what is this? I'm gonna sting this Porygon for a knockout because it had a special energy on it. Persist Sting, right? So that's gonna be game. Even if they knock out this BEEDRILL or whatever, we can just use Cramorant V to finish off Dedenne GX to get our last 2 prizes for the win. And that's gonna be game. That's it. And they have a special energy on it. I mean, if they retreat, they'll lose that, but I don't see any other attacker they have. Okay, there's a Cramorant V. So they could still attack with that, but they can't knock out our Cramorant V, because they can't evolve into VMAX yet. So all they could do is knock out our BEEDRILL, knock out our Dottler. They won't be able to knock out Voltage Beat Rillaboom. They won't be able to knock out our Cramorant V. So that's gonna be game. And you know what? If they don't knock out this BEEDRILL, we can just knock out their Cramorant V with Persist Sting. Yeah, that's gonna be game. Yeah, there you go. They're just gonna be cashed. They don't have enough energy. They're just moving because that's all they can do. And that makes good for a good showcase. So let's go ahead and persisting for the last 2 prizes against this Cramorant V for the win. Good game. Alright, so our opponent allows us to go first. And we get a Cramorant V. We have Green's Exploration, and we have Quick Ball. So I also switched out Level Ball into 3 Quick Balls instead in this orbital build. More so because Cramorant, for us to get Cramorant with the Quick Ball, because with Level Ball we can't get Cramorant. So let's go ahead and use Quick Ball to get our Blip Bug. That's very important for our setup, and we're just gonna attach an energy on Blip Bug. So we are up against a Volcanion here with a Welder or Giant Hearth, but they have a water box, and also their sleeve is water. So they're using the art of deception to they're using the art of deception. Okay, they're gonna attach an energy flare starter to itself. Oh, you know what? They have a boss. And Volcanion unfortunately will be hitting 410 damage, exactly the HP of Orbeal. This is gonna be tough. But we're gonna try. I'm gonna go ahead and use Green's Exploration here. Use Evolution Incense to get Orbeetle, and we're just gonna go ahead and evolve it with Rare Candy and see what our opponent decides to do. For the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and B-catch. Most likely they're gonna knock out our Orbeetle, so let's figure out what we can do here. You know, just in case, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the triple acceleration and the recycle energy. If they end up knocking out our Orbeetle, we'll just have to restart with Cramorant V. Unfortunately, that's all we could do. There's really nothing to avoid that. I mean, I can Marnie, but they'll have this move. So okay, there's the boss's order. Yep. Oof. Oh man. So this is a very tough start for us. This is not a surprise, you know, you will get this a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Beak Catch. We're gonna start over. Blip Bug, Green's Exploration. We have triple acceleration on hand already. We just need to. Hopefully they don't have a Marnie, because if they do, man, I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, this is one of those instances where it gets really tough when your opponent gets that. Okay, we might just have to Marnie this time around, because it's not gonna go well for us if they boss our blip bug. They're not letting us set up. So with Cramorant V, 110 HP. So I'm gonna go ahead and just Marnie attach an energy on blip bug. That will put their boss's order in the bottom of their deck. Hopefully they don't have anything else. And I'm just gonna use Beat Cash for the last time here. Hopefully they don't set up again. That might get our blip bug. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use Orbital with this. That's one less thing we have to worry about. And I'm gonna get the triple acceleration and greens exploration. So again, we're just gonna have to find out. You know, their Charizard is using a special energy. We can actually use BEEDRILL here. That's an easy 3 prizer right there. They have a welder. Get 2 energies with their Giant Hearth. So it's good. It's good to be able to showcase, in a way, what it's like to have a challenging start. Yes, this is one of those challenging aspect of using an orbital build, because again, we are using stage 2 Pokemon here, and look, they're using basic. All they have to do is slap their Pokemon down and energize it, start attacking. For us, we have all these things we have to do. We have to evolve, we have to energize, things like that. So with Green's Exploration, let's go ahead and just get Rare Candy and Pokemon Communication. We can Pokecom probably, I'm thinking Porygon-Z. I hope there's okay, there's still a BEEDRILL in the deck, so that's good. Because we can get 4 Pokemon here. To thin out our deck, I'm just gonna get Blipbug, put that on the bench, just in case. Evolve into Orbital, triple acceleration. We can get 4 Pokemon. Let's see what we get. I was thinking of using Ordinary Rod, but we don't need to right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Porygon-Z, BEEDRILL. No, I'll just probably get Rillaboom. Voltage Beat, 2 Voltage Beat Rillaboom, Rapid Strike Rillaboom, and BEEDRILL. So the reason why I did that is because they have boss. We know they have a lot more boss in their deck. If they gust up that Rillaboom, and that's what I'm saying, Rillaboom I think is like a priority more than Porygon-Z. You can set it up later on, but I think Rillaboom is more important. Because first of all, you can attach energy from your hand once per turn. But that 4 energy that comes from the Voltage Beat is actually a big deal. So I think having 2 Voltage Beat Rillaboom is more important than Porygon-Z. So gotta get rid of this guy, man. This Volcanion is single-handedly knocking out everybody. Especially we're weak against fire. It's annoying. It's annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and use Ordinary Rod to get Orbital back. And 2 energies back to the deck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Put that recycle energy, and then accelerate 2 grass energies, Voltage Beat, 2 energies onto this Rillaboom, Raging Repeated Strike, and we need to discard 1. Yeah, 150 damage. 120 plus 30, yeah, 150. Exactly 150 damage, knocking out this annoying Volcanion that got 4 prize card off of us. It's annoying. You know, mixed in with those boss that gust up our Blipbug, an Orbital, preventing us from setting up. My goodness. So at least here we have an upper hand with regards our what do you call this? Sequencing. So even if they knock out Rillaboom with their Resi Zard, they have special energy attached to it, and BEEDRILL only needs one energy. We can either use Rillaboom or just attach the one from our hand, attach it on BEEDRILL, and be able to knock out that Resi Zard with one attack. Persisting will knock it out. That will get us 3 prizes. So for now, they have 2 bosses orders, which is alright. They have a lot of boss, man. It's annoying. Did they use support? Okay, they're gonna end their turn here. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and energize some more, because we can use that against their tag team Pokemon. I'm gonna attach this recycle energy and raging repeated strike. We don't even need to discard anything here. 420. That'll get us 1 prize. Get another recycle energy. And for sure they're gonna knock this out. Either way, we should be able to knock this guy out. But they're gonna boss our BEEDRILL. They're scared of BEEDRILL. 480 damage. Crazy. So we're looking at 310 HP here. We gotta make sure we knock this guy out. So we don't need to recycle energy yet. We only have 1. Although we could use it if we need it. 120, 240. So we only have 1 energy left in our deck. Let's see. I think that's enough. Raging repeated strike. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 240, 270, 300, and 1 more. 1 more for 330, right? Because they have 310 HP. We're only hitting 300 right now. So that's 330. Yeah. Alright. Dude, that's insane. Whew. That was scary. I really thought we were gonna lose this game. Oh, insane. They need 1 more. They need 1 more prize card to win. After a bad start, man. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That volcano is annoying, dude. All that boss. I think they have 4 boss in their deck, dude. That is annoying. 4 welders, 4 boss, Cynthia and Caitlyn. But now, even if they use welder or something, whatever, they can only energize 3. This Bryson Charizard needs at least 4 energies to attack, and there's no way they can energize that. Alright, cool. I think we got this. So I'm gonna go ahead and energy recycler 5 energies back to our deck. I'm gonna evolve this because we can. Put the recycle energy, that's 3. I think we only need to discard 5, right? 240, yeah. I think we only need to discard 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and voltage beat. Well, we only need to knock out this one dude, so I'm probably just gonna discard all of them. Right? There we go. Raging repeated strike. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 330 HP. What a clutch comeback, dude. After a bad start. I don't want to play that game again. All right. I don't know if we have time for one more. I've been trying to see what clips I have, what great gameplay clips I can get off of this Rillaboom deck. So I'm gonna keep playing, see if I can get this one. We're up against the ADP. This is the worst matchup because we are using one prizer cards, but with that ADP Altered Creation, they can get 2 prizes for each knockout, even with our 1 prizers. So this is definitely a terrible matchup for us, but we'll see. We're just gonna go ahead and play along with this, see what happens. They pass, they don't Altered Creation their turn yet. I'm gonna go ahead and Marnie. Okay, maybe we can get something out of this one. I mean, we get a switch. At least that's good. We can retain that energy on Blipbug. So I'm gonna go ahead and just switch that out. We have an Orbeetle on our hand already. We just need a triple acceleration, evolution incense. So I'm probably just gonna get Green's Exploration, get 2 trainers card instead, and triple acceleration. That will get us 4 stage 2s on the bench, which that's all we have space for anyways. When we retreat Cramorant, we can evolve Orbeetle, put a triple acceleration, and be able to get 4 Pokemon, stage 2 Pokemon on our bench. So this is not good. There's the Altered Creation GX. They are gonna get 2 prizes off of our Orbeetle already, but let's see how this goes. Green's Exploration, we're gonna get rare candy, and let's see what we need. Do we need? We don't have Pokemon Communication anymore. Could just get Viridian Force. We can discard it and then just get it back with Ordinary Rod. Although, you know what? They have Zacian V. We could use Path to the Peak. Disable that. That could be something, right? So let's go ahead and use Path to the Peak, evolve into Orbeetle, retreat, use triple acceleration, and Evoman C. They don't use any special energy, so BEEDRILL is not good here. And I'm just gonna set up 1 Voltage Beat Rillaboom, 2 Rapid Strike Rillaboom, and 1 Porygon-Z. Our other Rillaboom is in our hand. We can't get it back to our deck because we don't have. I think the other ones are prized, and they're gonna get 2 prizes off of this, and they're gonna be able to energize Zacian V, and we're just doomed. I don't even know why I try to battle against this ADP Zacian. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna promote Rapid Strike Rillaboom here. So now all we have to do is figure out the numbers. We can get 3 cards onto Rillaboom with Porygon-Z. We can get these 2 recycle energy. We can attach an energy for our 1 attachment, and Voltage Beat 2 energies. That's 5. That's 270. And I think that's enough to knock out the Zacian V. Raging Repeated Strike, and I think we'll have to discard all 5 of these. There it is. 240 damage against the Zacian V because it's resistant also to grass, so we need to get that extra card discarded. So this ADP has 310 HP. So let's look at the numbers here. We have 3 recycle energy. We can use Viridian Forest to attach 1. That's 240. Plus 2 with Rillaboom. 240. 270. 300. We need 1 more energy. We need like a special, a triple acceleration. Anything. That's what we need to win this. Otherwise, that's it. We're gonna be 10. Oh my. Let's go. So let's voltage beat these 2 energies onto Rillaboom. Crazy code. These 2 recycle energy. That's 240 right now. We can attach 1 more. 270. Let's use this Viridian Forest. Discard 1 card to get 1 more energy. We still have a free attachment. You can attach that grass energy. That's 300. Crazy code. This last recycle energy for that clutch top deck. And then we can discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 330 damage against an ADP Zacian deck. Oh my god. Rillaboom is such a strong card. This one has the potential to one-hit KO any Pokemon in the game, although you'll need a lot of energy to do it. But with the help of Voltage Speed Rillaboom and Crazy Code Porygon-Z, that strong damage output definitely is attainable. And BEEDRILL, man, if you play a special energy, you better watch out. This Pokemon will show you no mercy. Although I might just make a deck that features only BEEDRILL, but we'll have to see. Overall though, while this deck is not that consistent, when you do set up just right, this is such a strong build. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay safe and have a great day.